Alright, everything is done in the mech bay, which is good. So we can sell the Vindicator, which we do not need anymore. We can probably also sell the Assassin. Let me make sure both of these got stripped. They did. Outstanding. The Marauder already got rebuilt as well, so we're halfway to Mad Squad again. And then let me pull the beat-up Hunchback, the 4 SP out of cold storage, and we'll turn those in for the Mech Collector. The SP and the 4H, please. And there we go. It's not the upgraded I wanted, but we definitely need to be working on Mech Collector, because I want to get to the heat management stuff at the end of this tree. Inferno S-Arms are quite good in AI hands. They're great support. We haven't come across any Inferno ammo yet that I'm aware of. I think they're in the game now with the mods that I've added. We may still be too early in the timeline for them to show up. It's hard to say. Excuse me? I'm pretty sure we were in the right system, aren't we? Yeah, we're in the system. Assassination and raid contract. So it should be the only 2 contracts that aren't multi-mission. Okay, there we go. I guess it's because I wasn't tracking it. So we got a raid and an assassination mission. Those will be easy enough. We'll get ourselves an elite pilot. They show up as weapons, not ammo bins. Ah! Well, then we definitely haven't seen him. But I also haven't been looking for him either. Upgrades to these missions apply to the whole company. No, Mate, they're upgrades that you add to mechs. So, essentially, these are all the upgrades that you can unlock with the Cantina missions. There's 5 different categories. And then from the Battle Mech screen, you select a mech, and then you'll come down here and hit the upgrades. And then this is where you put upgrades on individual mechs. Now, by default, when you put these in, if you put these mechs in cold storage, by default, it'll strip these upgrades off, and then you'll have to add them again. So you don't want to put them in cold storage after. But I think it doesn't do that with the Yet Another Mech Lab settings that we currently have. That being said, the upgrades are on a per mech basis. The best time for the AI is to get the mechs with arms that you don't care if they lose. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Again, if it's one of those things that we learned during the vanilla campaign is if you build a mech right, the AI can be competent. You just have to keep in mind that there are certain things that the AI either doesn't know how to do or just isn't very good at doing. And, like, LRM boats is one of the things that they're not very good at. Mixing range brackets, also something they're not very good at. That kind of stuff. Let's see. Let's swap things out. I think we go Crab Squad again. Might as well. We do have a lower weight limit this time around. So we'll go Crab Squad, and I think... Is this the one that we just put together? It is. Alright, let's take out the Marauder. Let's see if we can get some paint on this thing. And again, we don't have anybody that really has any affinity with the Marauders, so... I'll just keep using Shenzing. Alright, chat, you know the drill. Let's make it hot. Yeah, that's all it is. The AI behaves a certain way, you just have to design your mechs around it. Like, we know how the AI acts. So, in order to be successful, we just have to design the mech around the way that we know the AI is going to behave. Alright, weapon groups. Let's see. Of course, we want to have them on a full alpha group. And we want a chain fire group. I don't want medium lasers there. I want large short bursts. Please and thank you. So we'll do chain fire there. We'll do give me the arms. And then I want medium lasers here for a little bit of backup firepower. I think that'll do.
mission is to identify and destroy these facilities. Be aware.
Now, the reason that I'm taking this thing out is because I need to see how its heat management is going to be.
Longer than you need to get the job done. We'll be standing by.
In my experience, Hell's Razor, the LRM boats work fine for the enemy AI because there's usually, you know, you're fighting enemies on a 10-to-1 ratio in most missions. So, you know, the vehicle AI to hang back with an LRM boat works just fine. But when it's you and just your 3 lance mates, the LRM boat AI doesn't work very well. Like, for whatever reason, your lance mate AI just really wants to get as close as possible and fucking shoot at point blank range. Again, if you know that and you build your mechs around that strategy, it works fairly well. Question mark. Yeah, that may be at 2ers, but if that's the case, like, I'm not gonna change my playstyle because the AI doesn't know how to react to it. Oh, shit. Didn't see you. Welcome to the party, pal.
We've got your target, Commander.
You know, the heat management is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, hi. Alright. I guess that's one way to go. Please get fucked if you don't mind. And then we got an urban mech. Hey, if we can salvage this urban mech, we might finally be able to complete that cantina mission that we've had for a couple of years. And as if to prove my point about how, for whatever reason, the AI really loves to spawn those 63X Urbies. There we go. Heat's critical.
Easy to get lost in this maze of canyons since they all look the same.
Get punched, nerd. Would you please go into that darkness? Like, I'm over here scrapping with an urban mech. And it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Alright, now what is the thing that we're here to destroy? Just some random building? Alright, I can do that. I can do that. I'm surprised we haven't been seeing more presence from Turret Cartel on this planet. There's a big open desert with hardly any cover. Like, this is the perfect planet for them. Forgot about that buff pilot lady. Oh yeah. That is that's the beef booba.
Take it out.
The beef booba. Oh shit, we're actually in range? I am genuinely surprised. I didn't think we were in medium laser range, but I'll take it. And there go the VTOLs. Now let's get back on mission. Man, y'all are gonna make me hungry. We still got plenty of stream to go. I don't have time to stop and eat. What are y'all trying to do to me? Alright, can we actually get down here? I think we can go down here. I'm not gonna make the mistake I did yesterday and jump off a cliff and then get surrounded.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
Sounds like more VTOLs. Where are they at? Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Are we seriously out of range of this donkey?
One down.
Not a good idea to go drinking hungry. Oh, don't worry. I'll eat something before I go out tonight, but I haven't eaten anything today.
Sure to take it apart.
And y'all talking about food is just making me realize that even more. That's okay. We got about an hour before I do the first BRB, so I'll probably grab like a handful of chips or something. It's fine. I'm not gonna cave in. Oh, this isn't that kind of stream track tension. Although it does make me miss having roommates. Because at least then I could be like, hey, go make me a sandwich. But, I live alone now, so... Don't have any of that. Don't have any of that.
Make me nervous. Keep your eyes peeled.
Thank you, Mara. I appreciate your tactical insight. Man, what... Again, this is another one of those missions where... Could have been an airstrike. You're sending me after some little commercial building in the corner of some massive city? Like, you could have dropped one laser-guided bomb on that building. Instead, you sent a full lance of mechs. Seems like a waste of money to me. But again, I'm not complaining about having work. Just seems like the employer's maybe not very fiscally responsible. If you catch my meaning. So that's very strange. Even though all of my short burst large lasers have the same tier, for whatever reason, it seems like the one in the torso cools down faster than the ones in the arms. Which is very strange.
It's amazing anything can grow out here.
Leg him. Leg him. That's my fault. That's my fault.
Focus target updated.
Guys, you'll be able to attack the target a lot easier if you're actually somewhere where you can see the target. Like, I'm sending my guys to go attack this urban mech, and yet it's almost like they're trying to put as much shit between them and the target as they possibly can. It's very frustrating sometimes. Oh. I was talking about turret cartel, and there they are. Where the hell did this little donkey go? He's just like, he's playing Ring Around the Rosie with me. Like he's just running around the building. Either that or he's stuck in it. I can't quite tell which. Would you cut this shit out, you little asshole? Did he actually get stuck in the buildings? Did he like jump jet into the buildings and get stuck inside? I think he did. Unless there's like a alcove or something in here. I think this donkey might have just bugged out. You gotta be joking me. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get to him. He is genuinely stuck in there.
Commander's target.
Son of a
Now.
bitch. I'm gonna be really pissed if I have to restart this mission because of that. I'm gonna be really pissed if I have to restart because of that. And I got a feeling we're gonna have to. Because the objective is to destroy all targets. If we can't destroy all targets, we're not gonna be able to complete the mission.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Let's see if we can Tarkov leg meta this guy. Where are you going? Where are you going? Alright, there goes one leg. Alright, message received. Get out of your personal space. I get it. I hear you. I guess since we're here, I might as well destroy the thing. Might as well destroy the thing since we're here. Ow! Oh, was it? It's a fucking turret, and I walked right past it. Go figure. Alright, let's just roll through this building. Run it down.
That's one less target. Hostile transport.
And now we're good to extract.
That was a great showing, Commander. Our benefactor will be pleased with our success. Now get back to the dropship ASAP.
Goddamn turret cartel. Stop it with your SRM bullshit. Oh, of course. Of course. The lemmings have come out to play. Coil only exists in Harebrained Scheme Battletech. Does it? Because I thought that was just a BTA thing. Like, I don't think it was part of the base game. Or you just mean it's only in that version of the game.
Stand by.
Oh, really? Maybe it must have been added by one of the DLCs then, because I played a lot of the vanilla game before any of the DLCs, but then didn't play much of the DLCs themselves, so my assumption is that it was added by a DLC. Scientific says it was original content. Part of the heavy metal DLC. That makes sense, I guess. Well, we can grab the Irby, which I'm definitely gonna do. We got enough that we can take one of the Wolverines as well. I guess we'll take the one that has a little more... Yeah, of the two, I think I'll take this 6R, and we've got 2 more picks left, so... Frank's Red Hat, I guess? And there we go. That's another mission complete. And we did collect our 2 Irbies. I'm not even going to bother stripping the Irbies because they're Irbies. Go ahead and turn that in. Out fucking standing. Happy New Year. 3028 looks to be a big year for the company. Remember that Sortek said he's eyeing us for a potential long-term contract with the Federated Sons. I didn't forget Rihanna, but thank you. Long-term employment contracts with the Great Houses are often the most lucrative contracts a mercenary can secure. But the Great Houses demand a lot from their sponsored mercenaries, so we need to be ready by the time they come for us. Although Sortek did not provide us with any specific timetable for when an offer will come through, it's been my experience that these offers tend to be offered towards the tail end of the first quarter of the year, about like I expected. So we should have around 3 months left to prepare our forces for anything. Sortek mentioned he wanted to see 10 operational battle mechs and enough pilots to field 2 lances. Well, we've definitely got that, and we're working on even more. We should do our best to ensure that we train up the talent and built up a solid enough force to meet those expectations. Due to regulations from the Mercenary Review Board, these offers will always allow us a review period of 6 months from the time a contract is offered. So while we should do our best to prepare ourselves before Sortek presents us with a contract, just know that we'll have a wee bit of extra time to prepare before, if we should feel the need. Yeah, I think we're good in terms of, like, preparation. I think we've more than met their minimum expectations. What are we talking about? Oh. Your dragon brain is not happy with this run. Well, it will probably make you even more unhappy to know that we have basically been beating the crap out of Kurita for most of this career before we started getting into the narrative stuff. Alright, let's see. We got one more mission. This assassination will hopefully get us the pilot. So, of course, we'll take max salvage, fill out the rest with C-bills.
Careful, Commander. The sensors are malfunctioning due to the weather, and your visibility on this mission will be compromised as well.
Thanks, Rihanna. Let's see. Let's do a little change up here. Let's do a little change up. I feel like taking the awesome out. We haven't taken the awesome out for a spin. So we'll take the awesome, and let's see. As much as I enjoy Crab Squad, I feel like we should mix it up a little bit. Then again, we're right at the tonnage limit, so maybe we'll save the shenanigans for whenever we start Kestrel Lancers. But we do need to repair the mechs from the last mission. So let's go ahead and get that underway. It is going to take us a little more time, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Was I gonna repair this Wolverine or was I gonna sell it? I can't remember. I feel like I was gonna sell it and I meant to strip it, but then I didn't. Yeah, screw it. We'll just sell it. It's fine. It's fine. I want money more than I want another Wolverine. Alright, we bought the awesome, we got the crabs, we're right at the tonnage limit. It's gonna take us 5 days to get everything put back together. I'm okay with that. Let's make it hot, chat. What are the major points of change other than he introduced totally not clans with drones in the south? Yeah. I've said my piece about the whole thing that they did with that. I'm not a fan. I'm absolutely not a fan of that particular addition to BTA, but hey, you know what? If you're gonna go through all the trouble of making BTA and keeping it up to date, I will begrudge you a few of your own little indulgences, we'll say. Mate, we're on decent enough terms with just about everybody except for, well, obviously pirates. But also Kurita is not a big fan of us because we were fighting against them for a lot of the early part of this career. Yeah, you can opt out of the Sanctuary Alliance. And I chose not to because, again, I wanted to see what it was about. I just wasn't very happy with it overall. Like, it's very much a Mary Sue faction. It's a, you know, well, they're totally better than everybody else, and they have way better technology, but they're, like, so much better and more awesome than everybody else, you guys, and, like, they realize that they're so much better, so they don't interact with anybody because they don't want all their awesome technology and awesomeness to be used for evil because, you know, the inner sphere is full of bad guys, and it's just like, really? Like, at the end of the day, it feels a lot like what the Tau felt like back when they were first introduced to 40k, where it was like, actually, these guys are the good guys, and it's, no, you missed the point. You did not read the assignment. Alright, no targets. Like, I think it's fun what they try to do with the Tau, but it's like, the whole point of 40k is that there are no good guys. And that's kind of the point of Battletech as well, that, like, at least in terms of governments and factions, there are no good guys. Like, there are good people,
Enemy vehicle in the area.
but there aren't any good factions out there.
Wreck spotted.
They're all different brands of evil. Or at least not very
Target,
nice.
Commander.
Damn it. There you go. That's how you do it. Hey, look! Fucking turret cartel. That's the reason I like Predator Vision, because it makes those turrets stand out.
Walk on up to
Wasn't the
treasure
Tau to
and
make
pick it
Gundam
up.
fans from Asia to play 40k? No, that is not what Tau was about. I know there were a lot of salty neckbeards during those days that thought that's what the Tau were about. But, I mean, they certainly took inspiration from stuff like Gundam, and they took inspiration from Japanese media, but there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily trying to court Asians or something like that. It's just that, hey, here's a thing that doesn't exist in the setting, we thought we would add it. Yeah, it's basically Mecha the Faction, and also, I can hear Leaf Blower Coon coming back, so I may have to start muting up here shortly, depending on how things go. I hope they stay away from me, because they were already over here towards the beginning of the stream. But just giving you a heads up in case I suddenly mute chat.
Target is done.
But yeah, the Tau in 40k, at least as they were originally added, it felt too much like they were saying, oh yeah, these guys are the good guys, these guys aren't evil, there's nothing, you know, really, there's nothing bad about them, they just totally want to help out you guys, really. And like I said, that's not really what 40k is about.
Looks like we're at the wrong place, Commander. Our target must have given us the slip. Let's check out the other locations.
Well, I took off the wrong arm, goddammit. And I completely missed on that one. Damn you! I'm not trying to core you, but you're making it really hard to not do that. Just die. Just go away.
I got it.
I'll try to take the arms off the next one. I see you over there. We're riding the line like any good awesome pilot should, Chad. Excuse you? Excuse you? We'll have none of that, thank you very much.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Oh, that's right. The acquisitions are really hard to see in this particular vision mode. There we go. Is it underneath the satellite dish?
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup
Yeah.
operation.
They put some salvage in a satellite dish.
You can never have too much ammunition.
God damn it, I don't want ammunition, I want some actual salvage. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? I'm expecting more turrets to pop up. I see something. What is... I feel like that's a turret, and I'm just seeing it clip through the ground. It might be a tank, though. It's hard to say. Let's just head over in that direction and find out, shall we? Pretty sure it's a turret, though. Go ahead and poke your head out. Yep. There it is. Set your watch by it. Meanwhile, in a rifleman, thank God I needed more ammo. Maybe, but we ain't got no riflemen's in this particular lance. This lance is all laser all the time. Well, all energy all the time.
I've got readings on all of our targets. Take them out before more hostiles converge on your position.
Correct, Sierra. There's always another turret, and if there isn't, you failed your perception check. Again, that's why I like the Predator vision, because then I don't miss the turrets. Oh, hi, Mark. Did I really didn't hit you? No, I did.
Okay, heading back to base.
Oh. Alright. I wasn't expecting to take him out that quickly, but you know what? I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Crest that hill and run into a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes. Ride the line. Ride the line. There we go. Son of a bitch.
Nicely done.
There we go.
Zero reactor signature from the targets. Looks like we got them all. We fulfilled our contract, Commander. Let's get you out of here now.
Nah, not just yet. Not just yet.
Target shared, engage.
I see a blackjack, and we need to salvage a blackjack. You know what? I'm not gonna chance it. I was gonna try and take all the arms and legs off of this thing, but I think I'm just gonna leg him instead. Come here, you little donkey. That's alright, I legged him. I legged him. That was the objective. Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Y'all keep doing God's work over there. Keep doing God's work over there. You're doing good. Keep it up. Just leave the blackjack alone. Because I need to salvage it. And I can't do that if you guys core it out. No, there we go. That's what I want. There we go. Hopefully that will show up on the salvage list.
Group target acknowledged.
Let's see if we can do something about this spider. What kind of hunchback? Oh, it's a 4P. Wow. How unfortunate for you. Your weapon systems appear to be malfunctioning.
Focus target received, Commander.
I mean, you see this shit? Just spiders hopping all over the place like idiots. This is why I don't give jump jets to the AI, because this is what they do with them. I see you. You're not cute hiding behind that rock.
On your tail, Commander.
Alright. Scope's clean, Chad. I think we did alright. I think we did alright. Let's get out of here. You're tunnel visioning again? Yeah, I do that. I do that. But we are here to blow up mechs. I don't always need to do that, but thankfully I'm in an awesome, and an awesome can take the punishment. Fuck you, turret cartel. And I see another one right over there. I see you. Can I hit you from here? I don't think I can. I think I'm gonna have to wait for it to pop up. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, on chicken time.
Oh, that's There's actually a lot of turrets here all of a sudden. All right. Did we get the blackjack? We did not get the blackjack. Son of a bitch. I mean, I guess I could take the parts, but I don't think that's worth it. Alright, let's see what we got on the salvage list. We can take ourselves a Centurion, which is actually in really good condition because we headshotted it. I'll definitely take that. Let's see. A little over on that. We don't need another Panther. The Rifleman's gonna put us a little over, so maybe we take this other Centurion, which will even out our salvage picks, and we can just sell this one. This is actually an AH version, though, so that's got the AC-20 on it. I think either way it's worth selling. Although there's a part of me that wants to take some more medium lasers. But the mech salvage is where the money is, so I think we'll go with that. And level ups, plus good stats, not a lot of damage. You love to see it. Sorry, I was talking over him. I didn't really hear his voice. But we got a free Thunderbolt, and we got ourselves a pilot. So let's have a look at the Thunderbolt and see what it is. Looks like, yeah, pretty much just a stock standard 5S. Nothing wrong with that. 5S Thunderbolt is respectable. Although, I would probably switch this one up and turn it into more of a close-range brawler like we did with this Thunderbolt. The Centurions, though, as much as I like a Centurion, because they're good midline mechs, but we've already got the Crabs. And Crab Squad, I feel, is superior to Centurion Squad. Did you manage to sign into Discord to explain BD's bullshit? Well, I guess you guys are having a discussion. Speaking of awesomes, my awesome is now OP thanks to a mod that gives me all the upgrade points. I thought about something like that, but it seemed OP. I didn't really want to do that. But yeah, I could imagine if you put all the upgrades on an awesome, that'd be pretty stupid. Oh, is the Discord link dead? I thought Discord links were only good for like 30 days or something like that, if I remember right. Am I remembering wrong? Let me see. I'll try following the link and see if it works. Oh yeah, maybe it could be user error. Let me see. I'll try clicking on the link and see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I'm already logged into the server, but it took me to it just fine, so it might be an issue with you, Track Tension, because I was able to follow the link successfully. But anyway, let's see. Looking at these Centurions, like I said, I feel as if the Crab is superior to the Centurion. I mean, the Centurion gives us the excuse to, you know, take in ballistics, but like the AO and it's I don't know. Let's see. Because this Centurion doesn't actually have any ballistic hard points, so it's kind of inferior to the Crab because the Crab has mobility. So I think we'll just strip this one, get rid of it. Same with the other one. Actually, the other one, well, you know what? It has an AC-20. It has an AC-20, so I'm definitely gonna strip it. Yeah, that particular Centurion was non-standard parts somehow. I don't really know what was going on with that. But this is like the AL and the AH as opposed to just the regular CN9A, which is, I guess, the stock variant of the Centurion. But let's see. We'll get all those stripped. Let's get these mechs repaired, as you do. And now I understand why you were acting goofy. You're on skirmisher when you should be on sniper. There we go. Let me make sure that I didn't do that with the other crab as well. Okay, the other crab is set correctly. As a matter of fact, I should probably look at all of this and make sure that all of these are on the right AI settings. Marauder, you're on sniper. That's where you should be. Yeah, that'll work. Skirmisher. I think this one. I think we'll go skirmisher with this one because he's a little bit faster. A little bit faster. Warhammer. I think you should also be sniper. I mean, it's either gonna be long range sniper or close range brawler, typically. That'll work. That'll work. So yeah, we'll strip down those Centurions and get them sold. In the meantime, Mate, in this, with the TT Rules AI mod, you set the AI behavior based on the mech, not the pilot. Which, honestly, is the superior way to do it, in my opinion, because the pilot, like, it would be cool if the pilots acted a certain way, and then you put them in a mech based on the way that they behave. But for the sake of simplicity, I think it's better to set the AI based on the mech, because when you design a mech, you're kind of like, you're envisioning using that mech a certain type of way. So having the AI attached to the mech means that it more often than not should behave as you intend. Although that's not always the case. Let's see. So this Thunderbolt, because... I mean, I was going to rebuild a Thunderbolt, but since we just got one for free, I think we'll go ahead and sell this one. If the game is not letting me, so I guess I have to take it out of cold storage in order to sell it, which is kind of weird, but that's okay. So I'll go ahead and sell that Thunderbolt. And we got this Blackjack that we're saving for the Cantina mission. I was hoping we could pick up another one on this mission, but we did not. Let's have a look at the pilots, since we just picked up a brand new elite pilot. And I mean, as you can see, we've got a pretty stacked roster currently. Is it just me, or is he like really quiet?
It's an honor to join your company.
Like, listen.
This is Must.
I can barely hear that. Like, I have my headphones turned up, and I can barely hear that voice. I'm not against it, though. I'm not against it. But anyway, let's have a look. Who's next on our list? Let's see. We have got Sage Raven is next on our list. Another one of the names that's been on here for a very long time, since the BTA days, but never ended up in the game. Why do you do this to me, Mechwarrior? Let's try that again.
Ready for action. Nice dropship, but boring as hell.
And it looks like we've got our pilots picking up some negative quirks again. So once we get to an industrial zone, we'll have to look at that. Let's see. So Erst, what did you pick up? Backstreet Boxer. Years of losing fights and back alleys have instilled poor close combat habits. Yeah, that's not fitting for Erst at all. That is not fitting for Erst at all. if it's super quiet, then maybe we change the voice, chat. Maybe we change it up. As a matter of fact, we gotta change out the portrait on this guy. I don't like using these portraits of non-helmetless, non-pilots unless you earn it. Like, you gotta earn that shit. So let's see. Chat, I don't know if you can hear Leafblower Coon back there, but he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to mute on you. But we'll be back in a little bit whenever Leafblower Coon decides to move on, because they are getting closer.
This is messed.
This is Gator. They're gunning for me. Ready for action. Nice dropship, but boring as hell.
Alright, chat, I think he's moving on, but he may come back. We will see. We will see. But, what I'm trying to do currently is I'm like, again, the thing that we got from Rihanna was saying that we're like 3 months out from whenever the Castro Lancers DLC is gonna start. So what I'm trying to do is see what is in range of where we currently are, within, a couple of months. Like, what can we actually do? We could try to just do some random contracts, but like, we have this raid contract over here for one of our side mission things. We've also got an industrial zone, but like 55 days, that's gonna put us real close to the limit. Going to the industrial zone, 41 days. Again, maybe we can find something interesting to pick up. I was also thinking maybe, hey... Oh, well, there we go. Tribal Typhoon adding themselves to the waiting list. Again, as always, Tribal Typhoon, there is some folks ahead of you, but I will put you on the list. That's, Alright, you are now on the list. Uh-oh. Again. Program doesn't like it. when I look at my notebook. So then it tries to break my neck. Alright. Honestly, I think we'll just go with what we got here. I was thinking about, you know, canceling these work orders and then stripping it once we get to the industrial zone, but screw it. I think I'll just hit the industrial zone. Maybe we'll get lucky and be able to pick up a hero mech right before we start the DLC. And I see you, Swift Draw. Hydration incoming. Well, I hope you're patient, Tribal Typhoon, because again, some of these names have been on the list since the BTA campaign. And for those of you that have been around that long, that was a long-ass time ago. That was a long-ass time ago. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hit an industrial zone. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. I would also, in the industrial zone, I would like to potentially do some more work on our pilots. Maybe get them some new quirks or potentially get rid of some bad ones. Do a little bit of training while we're here. Because again, we're running out of time. I don't know exactly how much time we have, but I know it's not much. Oh, look at that. We can also pick up a couple of Cantina missions while we're here. That's good. Collect a Shadowhawk 2P mech. That's a very specific mech that they're asking for. I mean, in the absence of anything else, I guess we'll take it. And then let's do a missile carrier thing. They're offering a Gauss rifle just to kill missile carriers. I can absolutely do that. Ernst, I don't know if you can. Do you want to try to put together a temporary link for Discord for track tension? And either try DMing him that, or I can give you link permission and let you post that in the chat. Let's see. Nothing interesting here, but let's see what else we got. Yeah, nothing but a couple of arena missions. Maybe we just do arena missions while we wait. In the meantime, pilots.
Out there, Commander. It's an honor to join your company. Meet you in the ready room.
Let's see what we can do with our pilots.
You're ready to stop wasting my time?
Northman, you've only got 2 perks, so I think we give you some training to allow you to get another one. Ernst, you got a negative trait, so let's get rid of that.
Glad to join the company, Commander.
My history is mine.
Glad to join the company, Commander. Let's kick some ass.
Same story with Antsy. Yeah, your heat management is severely decreased, so let's get rid of that.
Opportunity, Commander. Not gonna let you or your company down.
Mate's looking good. They just need another. Another trait. So let's see. What are they currently doing? Retired soldier, so increased ballistic and shielding, and increased energy and missile. So definitely focusing on weapons. But we could go with evasiveness and shielding because that already stacks with the abilities that they already have. So let's go ahead and do that.
I fight for you. Deal? Deal.
The day will come when someone uses that, y'all, and it will be glorious. Yeah, track tension. So here's the deal, like, with me. I have some, like, script blockers and stuff like that on my web browsers, and you usually have to enable all scripts and enable all cookies whenever you follow a Discord link in order for it to work correctly. That is an issue that I have experienced in the past.
Glad to join the company, Commander. Let's kick some... You pay me, I fight for you.
Let's see.
Deal? Deal.
You're already maxed out, so let's go ahead and spend the time to get you training. We'll do the same thing with Mara. Basically, anybody that's maxed out, we'll see if we can get them additional potentials. Shenzing, I don't really know if it's worth spending any money on you, but we're gonna do it anyway. We just picked up Serenity Knot recently, or not too long ago. What are your traits? You got Backstreet Boxer, but you've got the positive version, so you've got ballistic and shielding up. Alright. So, we could either increase that, or we could add more to it. I think we upgrade. Let's go ahead and upgrade. And then you don't have any quirks, say Draven, so... let's just do heat... Well, what do we need? What do we need? Your skills are all even across the board. I think we'll wait until say Draven actually picks up a quirk, and then we'll see where we want to go with him. Yeah, Serini, we actually added you last stream. We finally made it to that part of the list. I know it's been a long time, but we finally picked up a pilot and made it to you on the list.
Stop wasting my time.
For whatever reason, we cannot... Oh, we're already training Northmen. I was like, why can we not train Northmen? But yeah, we're training just about everybody, which is good. I don't think there's really anything else to do here. Again, no mechs worth mentioning. See what they got in the shop. We actually have long tom artillery. Chat, it does 30 damage. It weighs 30 tons, but it does 30 damage. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Can I get this to not scroll? That would be great. AoE damage is not counted as dealt to enemies in Mechwarrior 5 and bypasses setting in the damage handler. Aim at the ground near the target. Deals double damage to structures. I feel like that would be, you know, a very specific thing. Look at the minimum range. Yeah, like this... Are you fucking serious? 20,000 meters? Okay, hold on a second. How are you even supposed to use this? Most maps are like 4 kilometers squared at most. So if it's got a fucking 20-kilometer minimum range, but somehow a 10-kilometer maximum range, how does that work? Alright, here's... If there's ammo in the shop, we'll buy it. There is not ammo in the shop. They do have some sniper ammo, though. It's not what we need, but it is sniper ammo. Chad, do we do the dumb thing and buy long-time artillery? Alright, Vin. Well, it was good to see you. Thanks for showing up for another Saturday stream. Hopefully the D&D goes well. And if we don't see you before the end of the stream, hopefully you have an outstanding game and an outstanding rest of your weekend. Of course we do the dumb thing. Yeah, I agree. Let's do the dumb thing. I'm only gonna buy one. But we're gonna have to find some ammo for it somewhere before we can do anything with it. We got some PPCXs. Now, hear me out on this one. Normally, tier 0s are kind of shit, but because we have yet another mech lab, we can actually upgrade these. So I think buying tier 0 PPCXs is actually worth it. And holy shit, we've actually got some Inferno SRM launchers. So let's see, if we did... SRM4 is going to generate 3.24 heat. So somehow... I mean, the Inferno looks like it generates less heat by default. I mean, I know that they're not the same tier, but... Huh. I mean, if it's not a 6, though, I'm not going to use it. We'll keep an eye out for him, chat. It's SRM6 or bust, you know that. But we'll keep an eye out for him. So let's see, we got armor primitive. What's the advantage here? Oh, I see. Primitive armor is much easier to repair. So it's cheaper to repair and faster to repair, but it weighs more. Alright, that's actually kind of cool. We've got some double bins of ammo. I mean, if we got double bins of AC-20 and AC-10, I'm gonna take them. Because those will absolutely get used. We've got fire control systems available. This one's for melee, though. Let's see. Couple with a movement prediction algorithm. Closing the enemy's dodging window by around half. Alright. I don't really have a problem with enemies dodging, but okay. Modular Pharaoh? What? Is this where you just put it in a specific location? Going lurk mode, trying to drag Italy into med dominance in dreadnoughts. Oh, fun. So we could potentially stick this into a specific location to increase the armor. I don't know if that's really worth it, to be honest. Like, I might use it if we had picked it up somewhere, but I don't think I would use it. Like, I'm not gonna buy it to use it. Improved sensors, I think, are just good all around, and they're relatively cheap. And then what do we got here? Weapon compensator. Weapon spread radius. Oh. Oh my. Chad, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I mean, we're using mostly lasers and PPCs, so I don't know how useful a weapon compensator would be for weapon systems like that, but with a long tom or a big autocannon, like, these could potentially be really good. Oh, you can put these on PPCXs. Well, Chad, I think you've sold me. You'll spend 1 million C-bills on weapon compensators, why not? And we should have done all the strip work in the mech bay, so let's go ahead and sell the mechs now that we've taken all the equipment off of them. And what's left? What is left? I think we go onto the loadout here. Let's have a look at this, because, did we put... I'm very confused. Why is that Thunderbolt able to mount... Oh, is that why? Yeah, so we put the bigger engine in this Thunderbolt. We put the 300 in this one. And then we saved the weight by downgrading to medium lasers and SRMs. Maybe we can do the same thing with this one, because I like the idea of a fast Thunderbolt. Have you upgraded the dropship yet? I don't think I can do that. I don't know if we have that mod. How many crabs does one need? As many as you can have. Again, everything returns to crab. Everything. But let's see. Let's see. Do we have a 300 engine that we can stick in this thing? We do. All right. So we'll put in the 300 engine. We'll take out this large laser. We will stick in a medium laser instead. We'll drop the SRM-2 and the LRM-15. We need to move the heat sinks because, as we all know, ammo goes in the feet. And then heat sinks go in the feet if you don't have enough ammo. So let's see. What do we got in the way? SRM-6s. We got enough. We got enough. They're high tier, so we'll have to be very careful with those. But, I'm okay with that. And then SRM ammo, we'll put the ammo in the feet where it goes. And oh, Ella, I was trying to figure out why the weight was so off on this. Alright, so we'll stick some more heat sinks in there. We'll drop just a little bit of armor to balance it out. And then I think we're good. I'm a little concerned about how much we're having to drop here, though, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. I know this isn't exactly the same setup, but it's close enough. Fast Thunderbolt. Fast Thunderbolt. Yeah, let's go with it. Let's go with it. That'll give us 2 Brawler Thunderbolts that we can put in the line. We got the good Warhammer. We got another Warhammer that we haven't put back together yet. I don't know if I'm going to be honest. Maybe someday. I'll say I think we're good. I think we're good. So let's look at some contracts. Maybe we can do some arena missions while we wait to pick up the Kestrel Lancers DLC. Nothing bad ever happens when the ammo is in the legs. I mean, as opposed to putting it in a side torso so the mech can get cored as soon as it gets an ammo bin hit. I mean, there's a reason you put ammo in the feet. Let's see. We got a 4v4 open with an unlimited weight limit. I can dig it. I can dig it. I don't know if salvage shares is the way to go on this, though. As we have found in the arena, often the salvage is not very good, especially at this level. But I just remembered we did buy some PPC X's so we could upgrade them. There it is. So we'll upgrade them both. Only 80k, that's not bad. That is not bad. I like it. And then we got some medium lasers that are tier 0 that we can upgrade. Might as well do that as well. Okay, there we go. Once we get enough PPCXs, though, you better believe I'm going to be replacing the ones that are in the awesome. Never put ammo in the feet because it would be silly. I'll die on this hill in a glorious ammo explosion. That's fine. You're allowed to do what you like. I guess that's fair, Sierra. I mean, if he gets your feet destroyed, that can also lead to death. But let's go ahead. Let's do this 4v4 open. We'll take the C-mills because, again, at this level, the salvage is not great. But we've got a big tonnage limit, so now's the time. Now is the time to bring out all the big toys. So I say we bring out the Warhammer. Let's see, and we'll bring out a couple of Marauders. I guess technically I could bring out one of the, technically I could bring out the Charger. Bring that out of cold storage, but we'll save that for another time. Let's see. Mara and Northman are the only ones that really have any experience with a Warhammer, so I guess we'll stick Mara in the Warhammer. As for the Marauders, does anybody have any familiarity with them? Well, Shenzing does. Alright. Alright.
Cover each other's backs and let's all get out of here a little richer.
I'll leave the commander behind. Again, the commander's maxed out, so better to get some experience for our other pilots if we can. We got a lot of pilots in training, though. That's potentially going to be an issue. I didn't realize that until just now. So this may actually put us over our limit. Chat, what happens? I don't actually know what happens. So, like, if it's gonna say, hey, you need to wait 157 days. If I tell it to go ahead and wait, we miss the deadline and then that's it, huh? Alright, well, fuck. Then I guess we gotta take pilots that aren't currently in training.
ROE is eliminate all hostiles. Check your targets, no mistakes.
So, yeah, we're only gonna be going in with 3 mechs then, because that's all we can feel. Again, we're still at relatively low levels, though, in terms of our arena levels, so it's not a huge deal. It's not a huge deal. I think we'll still be okay. And if not, I guess you can blame me. Let's make it happen. Nah, I'm not gonna hire somebody just for this mission. It's fine. Again, we're mostly fighting against light and medium mechs at this level in the arena. So again, I may regret this decision, but we'll see. And apparently all I need to do to entertain the crowd is deal damage. Well, you better believe that's a thing I'm gonna be doing. We're gonna be dealing some damage. Now, I saw the sensor ping over here. There he is. What do we got? So yeah, we got an assassin, a phoenix hawk, a vulcan, and a spider. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't particularly worried. We're only like level 2 in terms of arena reputation, so we're not really fighting anything especially dangerous.
Alright, now they're engaging.
Was that enough damage for you?
Kill, Commander. That mech is going critical.
My bad. Ride the line, chat. Ride the line. Oh, you better not give me a clean shot. You're gonna regret it. Wait, I can't. Come here, you little donkey. Oh, well, how about that? I didn't even get a chance to shoot at him. Good job. Good job, whoever that was. Trying to secretly made my Myomer will make the first battle mechs. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, that's what the ghost cities are for. They're out there testing them out. Yeah, exactly, Steady. Exactly. Whenever we use those PPCs, it's just do-do-do-do. That's it. But yeah, like I said, we're still very, very low level in the arena, so I wasn't particularly worried about it. And we're not really getting any salvage. I wasn't really that worried about it, to be honest. Alright, outstanding. And hey, wouldn't you know it, there's our priority mission. So that's this is it. This is us getting into the BLC proper. And we are just at about 3 hours, so I think that's a good time to take a break, do a BRB, and then we'll come back and we'll get stuck in to the Kestrel Lancers DLC. So I will put this up for anybody that wants to read it. And again, we will do ourselves a BRB shortly.